What up, my freaks? RuinousInsight here with part 39 of my Total Warhammer 2 modded Arkhan the Black campaign. So as we saw last time, Skavenblight is ours and Clan Scryer is gone for good, which is quite nice as we do have a base of power in this area and a way to attack Clan Angron via this little passage to Caracazor, their capital. That would be ideal if we can manage to pull it off without getting jumped by a dozen dwarf armies. I don't exactly know how powerful Clan Angron is, but it does say that it's weaker than us, and it seems like most of its strength is concentrated down here, as we see Belgar himself as well as, so we got 2 full stacks here as well as 1 half stack. Definitely nasty. Morgheim wouldn't be able to hold against that if they were to attack. I'm not even sure it would be able to hold against 1 stack by itself, really, because of all the basic units in here. But hey, we're gonna still try this. Now, the question here is going to be, when do we declare war on them? The longer we take, the more likely they are to be able to instantly destroy Stone Mine Tower, kill the orcs, and thereby deprive us of the ability to request join war against them, which we absolutely need because they have a bunch of good faction allies, and we can't be declaring war on the entire world right now because we are only 4 out of 9 books in Nagash, and we need all 9 to complete this campaign because that's the goal we've set for ourselves. Anyway, we won't be declaring war on Angron this turn, but it might be the next turn. And the second we see an army approaching Stone Mine Tower, we'll have to back up. And I do imagine they're going to go for it, because Belgar's at 19, he is now mustering, so I imagine he's going to move right after this. I really wish I could see how far he's going to go. But that's a little bit difficult. Actually, wait, let's move you up here. I just want to double check that there's no army at Dock Karaz either. Can we get close enough to see? Yes, we can. Oh, there's a dwarf army here, but it's also recruiting. Yeah, these guys are all going to go for Stone Mine Tower. Look at this. The last Orky stronghold is surrounded. The second last Orky stronghold is besieged by the Vampire Count's rebels. Although maybe it can hold against that weak little army, giving us enough time to do something. Anyway, I think that's everything for this turn except for 1 point that I did not assign between the episodes. And the reason for that is because we hit rank 10 with King Nagash. Now, his army is this army. It's the basic unit army, our weakest army, just here for theme and funness and variety mostly. And I was looking through all of the gods that we could worship with this particular lord, and honestly, not a single one of them buffs up the these types of units, which is really disappointing. I would have thought that Tra, the Great Father, would buff skeletons and not just Tomb Guard. Well, I mean, they're all skeleton. You know what I mean. Skeleton warriors, and not merely Tomb Guard, but apparently not the case. Geheb is Ushabti, Usirian is Caskets, Asaf is Winds of Magic, Ambushes, and Skeleton Archers and Sepulchral Stalkers. Xar the Faceless is Deserts, and we already have a Xar the Faceless worshipper. Fox is nothing. Walatp is all of our vampiric direwolves and fellbats, and then Neru has that ward save, which is useful possibly for some units. And I think I was gonna go for Neru on somebody, on one of the armies, but I don't remember which one. Either way, I think at the end of the day, we're gonna have to go with Asaf, the goddess of magic and vengeance. The plus 15 missile strength doesn't really do all that much for the skeleton archers. However, the skeleton archers are really the only damage dealers in this army other than the Screaming Skull catapults. The army is very much reliant on them dishing out the damage while these guys hold the line. So I think upgrading these guys to as much as possible is going to be the best bang that we can get for our buck. And plus, we're going to get more missile strength on them from the blessings of the Asp. And since we're getting the blessings of the Asp, it would only make sense to worship the Asp goddess. So, there we go. Asaf, that's going to be you. And with that, let us head out of here. We can move through Miragliano and start heading to Caracazor, because we know the war is coming. And after taking it, oh, it'll be hard to... We'll have to get to Zvorak. We might lose Myrmidons because it's weak, and yeah, that's not going to be able to hold against anything, really. But what can you do? Well, let's keep moving. And you're going to follow along the same route, obviously. Go, go, go. Alamazash, you're almost at rank 10. You are obviously going to go Geheb because the Geheb benefits Ushabti. Can't wait for all the Ushabti to hit rank 7 and maybe get our 2 Hyro Titans, as I was saying earlier. But we do need to upgrade some buildings before we can do that. Anyway, those guys have moved. Arkhan. Now, also between the episodes, I did lock down this army with a immobilize or block army with these 2 necrotechs that we summoned at the end of last episode for this express purpose. We will delete them after these freaking beastmen are dead, and they're not even at war with anybody. They're just raiding our lands. And I like how they're here raiding the players' lands, even though they have no chance against us. Annoying. Hopefully we can auto-resolve this one, because this is a pretty weak army, and I see no need to actually fight it. That looks auto-resolvable to me. I am going to, however... Ooh, wait. Rampager Standard. Charge bonus and speed, I guess you're going to go on the Sphinx of Usek, because who else is going to get a better use out of that, right? I mean, it doesn't really need the speed. It's actually quite quick. 72. I never realized how quick the freaking Necrosphinx is. It's much faster than a Mortis engine, which is a ghost unit that has wheels. Go figure. Anyway, let's quick save this, because once again, don't want to fight that. Yeah, that's fine. That is just fine. And if the nearby enemy army wants to fight us, ooh. I guess we still gotta go for Harvest Organs. And Arkhan just hit rank 40, didn't he? Alright, so let's keep moving. If this army attacks us, I'll be perfectly fine with that. If it doesn't, we're going to have to chase it somewhere. Watch it go for Misty Mountain or something that can't defend itself right now. This will take 5 turns to build, so it'll be kind of pointless. But if they take it, they take it. I don't really care enough. You're going to stay here for another turn. We're going to start raiding Dringo Karaz next turn, or we're going to start attacking it, depending on what these guys do and how the orcs are looking. Let's give Arkhan his last few points. Oh, no, he's not rank 40. He's almost rank 40. Damn, okay, we're going to keep saving that then. Alrighty, then let's end the turn. Oh, wait, no. I forgot to move you. Set up. Start moving up here as well. You've got dwarves to kill. And Kura... Wait, you... Oh, man, I thought I moved all you guys, but apparently not. Kura, you got 2 more turns with bats. Okay. That's fine. You'll be able to support Arkhan soon enough with your brand new Bone Giants. And I think that's everybody, but now I'm kind of unsure, so I just want to double check that there's no lords that haven't moved. And no, it looks like we're good. Let us, however, build one of these here. There we go. And I swear I need to build another one somewhere, but I no longer remember where, so I don't think I'm gonna care. And I'm not rhyming on purpose, I swear. Damn it. Okay, let's go for an undead quarryman right there. Anyway, hopefully these guys don't go through our armies and attack Mockrock or Libaras. That'll be irritating as all hell. Anyway, let's end the turn. And you, I forgot to move manually, but that's okay. At least you don't need to move far. And why was I sending you through the march? Damn. Whoops. And too many units at this point. I think that's one of the more annoying things, I guess, about the Tomb Kings. You just get way too many units. And it's a bad thing just because it adds to so much extra unnecessary screen time with administrative stuff. Will Grimgor survive? Let's keep an eye on his territories. Looks like Western Badlands still belongs to him. I think the dwarves have moved, so they should be good for 1 turn. You're going to assault the garrison. I don't care about that. And you're going to move to the water. Interesting. Are you going to go to the sea? What are you doing here? Fascinating. You, Prince Peshedu, you still keep an eye on this area. We should probably get a military access agreement with the EU Golden Order. They're not holding any books, so we don't really care about that.
I will not obey.
Okay, they don't want to give us military access. That's kind of annoying. And I think Reichland didn't want to ally either. I fear they're going to declare war on us. Whoa. Reichland is at war with Vidrioth and Torgavon. Well, that's fascinating. Yeah, we're going to have to ally with the Wood Elves. All of the Wood Elves. You, non-aggression pact. You won't do a military access. Interesting. But I guess you'll give us some money, so we'll take it. 800? Really? Damn you, Findal. Why you gotta be like that, man? What about Talzin? Will you guys do a defensive pact with us? Not yet, but what about military access? Not yet. We'll just keep making them happy with us by trespassing and annoying Clan Angrand even more. Alrighty, let's level you up while we're here. And, oh, we got the +1 to army, so we can get a new one to get our Necrosphinx. You are gonna go for Assault Garrison, I think. Nothing here is gonna be super useful, right? Yeah, no, it's fine. There we go. And Cultist of Assyrian, carry out a successful assassination attempt against somebody that I don't really care about. Okay, lots to do here, lots to do. So let's get to it. You, Ketaskov, start moving to Juluk Oasis because I'm 100% sure that you can't get any more Necrosphinxes on the field because we're short of them, so go. You're gonna have to bring all the Sphinxes to the army that uses them. We also have a Hierotitan. I wish we could get another one. Oh well. We'll have the second army build those. We got 3 turns until we can do that. Okay. Oh. We build a Hierotitan building here as well. And then the new army can build 2 and bring the Hierotitan. Yes, wait, that would work well, wouldn't it? Oh, I was probably saving this for a pyramid. And you know what? Every single settlement doesn't have to have one. This needs to be a military hub. Let's just make it more military. Restored Hierotitan statue. I know that the expense is ridiculous, but what can you do? Alrighty, so we got the Heralds empowered. We can't do the Coming of Nagash because he's not ready. Wink. Because the Black Tower, not the Black Tower, the Black Pyramid is not leveled up yet. I guess instead of anything else, we're going to upgrade a few more of our lords. We could go for Caracazor, but he's useless because we can't build his stuff. So, let us first upgrade this one. Pride and Service. Tomb Guard, fairly hefty upgrade, plus the melee defense and attack for embedded heroes, which works out with one of our new lords as well. Hey, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Alright, so that's good enough. Now, I was kind of tempted to summon the extra lord right here. You know what? Let's summon a temporary lord here. Disciplined. Building cost, no thank you. It's just a temporary one. I just want to see if there's anybody that will benefit getting new units on the field. There won't. Okay, let's make another Lich High Priest because they started rank 7. I guess we can have this Eternal one. And yeah, you're also going to be temporary. We're going to go for Canopic Jar Holder, and will anything... I swear something buffs up your recruitment abilities. Am I crazy? Is it just attend me? Disappointing. There's nothing here that does it. I should have just looked at the other priest. Oh well. If there's nothing, let's just go for attend me, and then let's go for campaign movement range so we can get further away. We can't get renowned and feared. Damn. That would have been ideal. One more level. Oh well. What can you do? Lightning strike for absolutely no reason. Okay, so what I think we'll do is we'll give this guy our Hierotitan. Because he's gonna then take both Hierotitans together and then bring them to the Ushabti. You're gonna have a lot of fairy lords, as it were. Alright, King Thotep, you are going to sit here in Galbaraz. Galbaraz, we need this immediately. Get those walls up and running. What else can we get here that will help with defending? A Citadel, let's say a Royal Burial Chamber. Magic resistance plus 21 under siege doesn't really help. This, however, the Nehekaran Citadel, would only take 1 turn to build and would give us quite a bit of a buff. Plus 50% ammunition is nice. Well, melee defense plus 5 is also quite nice. Plus a single unit of Tomb Guards. It's not bad. It's not bad. But it's probably not worth canceling buildings over. Although I would build one here just to defend against these guys. And the orcs appear to still be safe, weirdly enough. Okay, it looks like we have 1 more turn to prepare for the war. Let's continue preparing then. Frickin' Clan Angren. Okay, so we will start by moving you into raiding stance, moving you right here. Dringo Karaz will be the first to fall. Actually, wait, I just realized now we're not going to do that. We are going to instead entomb you beneath the sands. I'm thinking we don't want to cause unnecessary damage to these guys because they're already going to hate us, and all the good factions are going to hate us when we attack them too, so if we raid them, that'll just piss off all the other good factions as well. In the meantime, you... Oh, damn it, you have Lord Recruit rank plus 1. I should have done that before summoning the new Lord. Okay. Yeah, I just played myself. Spite Peak. Let's get you some growth building. Because there's really nothing else to build. Okay, now you can Arkhan catch you. Not quite, unfortunately. And neither can these two. So we're going to send one... let's say here. And then we're going to send one close to you. And then we're going to have Arkhan follow you. Because Arkhan moves the furthest, otherwise I would send one of the other lords. King Setup, move up to... We could move you through here, try to get you to Morgheim quickly. Or we could go like this. You know what? See if you can't make it to Morgheim. Because you could definitely defend. If you could defend against all the Dwarven armies. You've got way too many Tomb Guard for them to be able to take you on easily. And let's see, who do we have here? I thought I moved one of you guys. Did I not? Oh, one blocked the other. Okay, makes sense. You, can you kill this guy? Assassinate, do it. Does this guy have a thing? No, he does not. Hey, you succeeded. Good job, little buddy. And we got a free sword of striking and some canopic jars out of it. I will certainly take that. King Kura, you are now ready to go. Beautiful. Go support Arkhan. And King Sephiroth, you are going this way because you're going to bring Sub-Commander Snuggles. In fact, I'm just going to Sub-Commander Snuggles. There we go. Because he's going to be leading the Scorpions, plus whatever Lord does that. Let's see. What else do we have to move? I know it's a super administrative turn, but, you know, we have to deal with it. You. Still don't have Disciple of... but either one of these are kind of meh. I mean, once we leave the desert, Disciple of Xar will essentially be useless. I guess we could stack it for enemy hero success chance, but it's not a huge deal. And let's say it's speed plus 10 when in own or allied territory. Oh, and it's not even for the army, it's just for this guy himself. Yeah, it's just meh. I feel like we just go magic chance for all characters instead. Better than nothing. Go for it. Alrighty, so that's you. In Tef, you have to keep recruiting. Because we have a little bit more recruitment we could do. Now, Tomb Guard are 3 turns, which you won't be able to do. What's at 2 turns, and what's at 1 turn? We could get some ghouls in here. Try to use them to sally out, especially since they started rank 9, which is pretty decent. Or we could get some Hekara warriors, which are quite fragile, but they've got decent amounts of buff at 46-36 at this stage. Even though without shields, I'll probably have a difficult time. Ghouls, you know what, let's get at least 3 ghouls. And then here, what can we build? Probably gonna have to build more range units, even though their armor pierce is probably so trash that they're not gonna be very useful against the dwarves. Ah, we can't do that. We could try some skeleton. Wait, I can't even compare them because we can't pin it because it's bugged. I'm tempted to try to get some skeleton horse archers, but then again, probably not gonna be as useful, especially without any mobility to rely on. We could try to risk it for 2 turns and just get a few more of these sepulchral stalkers. Probably going to be better at defending off the walls. Especially if we can use skeletons, although, now that I'm thinking about it, we're actually lacking in melee units to hold a line where we could use the sepulchral stalkers to fire into the backs of the enemy dwarves. So we need line holders. And the ghouls certainly can't fulfill that role. We do have some here, but actually not nearly enough to hold the walls. Damn. Yeah, you need... I really don't want to build basic troops. You know what, I think that decides if we can't go ghouls, we have to go to Hekara warriors. They're better than nothing. I really wish the Tomb Guard would be recruitable at 2 turns, not at 3. And then I guess here we'll get skeleton archers either way. Or actually, no, screw skeleton archers. We'll get more of these guys as well. There we go. Morgheim, I expect, is going to have a terrible time defending. Now you, what do we upgrade you with? Honestly, since you're a Temple Lord, it doesn't really matter. A real Lord's coming here soon enough. Did I not level you up a second ago? What the hell? Oh, did you have 2 points? Whoops. My bad. Returned in Madness doesn't really help you. Brass Lunged might be useful. Let us get one of these, I think. Affects enemies in range. -7 melee defense would help against the dwarves. Anything cripple their armor. +14 leadership can cause terror. You know what? No, I think we go for Soul Blight. Doom and Darkness doesn't really help against the dwarves all that much. Although, on top of the walls, might be more useful. -22. If we could hit several units. But we need 2 points in here for it to have the added effect range, don't we? I really wish I hadn't taken that extra canopic jar then. Oh, whoops. At least this one is at level 1 and can still do the -7. Yeah, let's go for Soulblight then. Okay, who else? Who else? Setup is good. Nagash, you are going to move towards Caracazor. Gonna trespass through these guys' territory, but what the hey? And you, my friend, are gonna follow along. There we go, all the way to Caracazor. Now how... Damn, their defenses are pretty good here. We're gonna have a tough time taking this, even with all of our artillery and stuff, I think. But it'll be a pretty epic fight, I'm sure. Skaven Blight. I don't know what I was gonna build here. We're already building the Scorpion Nest, so there's no other military buildings we really should be building here. I guess we should just go for growth to get you up to level 5. Yeah, fine. Go for growth. That's a mortuary house. Okie dokie. What other lords have not moved, if any? Lamazash is good. Kataskaf is good. Thutep, you are not supposed to move. In fact, maybe you should temporarily recruit some soldiers. Let's get you some ghouls. No particular reason. Just because we can get them. And I don't think we need to move any of our other heroes. And we are just using them to keep an eye on all this stuff. You guys are good. You guys are good. We have a good line of sight with regards to Clan Angren and what they're getting up to. Let's move these heroes up here to see what the regular dwarves are doing at Karak as well. Plus, I want to see if they're going to kill the Knights of Calador. And I think with that, we can end the turn. Unless there's another hero down here that I haven't considered. No, doesn't look like it. Alright, let's end it. And damn it. Did I move him slightly more through the march? And I didn't actually want to move you because this guy's here. Whoops. My bad. Oh, too late now. Anybody else? Nope, it looks like we're good. Will Grimgor be safe for one more turn? You're moving away and into mining camp. Oh, no, don't come out of the stone mine tower. You're gonna die out there, man. What are you doing? Faction destroyed Manblight tribe. I like the sound of that. The more beastmen die, the more we don't have to frickin' deal with them. Now, where did... Really? Oh, that is annoying as hell. Damn you, beastmen. Peace, please. Peace. I'm not sending Arkhan out there. That's ridiculous. Wait, you know what we'll do? We'll go, we'll destroy this army and then we'll peace out with them. Oh my word, that is annoying as all hell. Alright, just kill this frickin' thing. Auto resolve, there we go. Clever jump, clever AI though. I gotta give credit where it's due. The only way for him to have gotten away from that. Alright, now we can peace out with you. Oh, they don't like peace as much anymore. They want 5k for it. Fine. Fine. Interesting. Huh, they want peace less after we killed their lord. Why would that be? Shouldn't they be more scared? Oh, they wanted to give us peace so that we didn't kill this lord. Ah, interesting. Annoying, but interesting. No, you're going the wrong way, buddy. Going the wrong way. Go this way. Follow Arkhan. It's like follow the leader. And setup, keep moving out here. You're good where you are. Dwarves, you're still not attacking this, and I don't think this army can reach. Okay, what I want is you out here, because if they get a full stack at Barakvar or Matorka, they could sail out and destroy Stone Mine. And Myrmidons, you're at level 2. We really need you to get up to rank 3 so we can get another garrison or better garrison in there, since nobody is gonna get there. Let's upgrade these sandstone walls while we're at it. Miragliano, need to defend you. Everywhere needs defenses. And I think I'll hold on to the rest of the cash just in case. Who else needs to move up here? You are where you're supposed to be, I think, and so are you two. In fact, let's just give you a level. Let's go Earthling. We should probably double check that there aren't any heroes that we want to re-summon. That doesn't look like it. Necrotex, we got a... Hello, we got another Sphinx Carver. Okay, that means we need to unsummon somebody and get that Sphinx Carver in there. Let's get you. You're a Necrotect, right? Yeah, just delete yourself. I guess since we don't need to block this army, then both Necrotecs can go away. Like so. I guess follow the Arkhan doesn't work out so well for you guys. Okay, there we go. And you need to level up. Ooh, rank 39 as well. What do we put the points in? I guess 1 point in potent, and then we'll figure it out with the last point. Probably... I mean, I do use Joff's Incantation of Cursed Blades. I like the spammy spell, so I'm probably going to put that in there rather than the Incantation of Desiccation or the Skull Storm. And yeah, there's a lot of buildings that need to be built here, but we're going to have to wait on that one. Lots more lords to move. Okay, you guys are good. You guys are good. Kura, you still need to move, don't you? You need to follow Arkhan. He's the OG player of Follow the Arkhan. Okay. Anything else? I like to think I'm being thorough in preparing for this particular war here. Oh, you guys. That's who we need to do something with. So you are going to give this guy your Hyro Titan. Because you're not ferrying the Hyro Titan over to here, but you are going to proceed to over there otherwise. Now you, can you build anything? We could start building more Cairn Wraiths. Or we could start building... You know what? Build the Bone Giants. They're going to belong to the ranged army. And I think 5 will be a reasonable amount. And might be a little bit too much, actually. Should probably build some... Oh, wait, will we have to cancel them? 3 turns, 2 turns. So we'll build 2. And then we'll build 1 Range Ushabti here. Can we even build Ranger Shopti? We don't have the building upgraded. Okay, we cannot. You know, that's fine. Just stay like that. Yeah, this needed to be level... Okay, that's not gonna happen. Anybody else gotta move? Wakaf, you're good. Rakash. Oh, you two. You can go right up to Caracazor now, can't you? Alrighty. In fact, wait. We should stay in the Golden Orders. Now, we're gonna be trespassing either way, so we might as well go here. Right, as close as possible. We can't destroy the walls, unfortunately. And wait, are you in regular stance now? Yes, you are. You're gonna go into regular stance as well, buddy. And you can't... You can only assault Garrison, but that's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, these guys are really not liking all this trespassing. And I guess you're gonna not attack the Garrison yet. There we go. And in fact, let's talk to Talzin again. They will surely like what we're doing to Clan Angren. So maybe they'll be willing to go on that military axis now. No. Damn it, come on, Talzin. And we really need to get contact with Durthu. He is sure to like what we're doing. In fact, I'm kind of tempted to send a hero out there. Maybe we'll send this hero out there after he's done with that, just to discover them. Settlement upgrade available in Spite Peak. Yeah, sure. That basically spends all our money. Okay, and I think that's another turn we can end unless King Thut... No, King Thutep does not need to move. He does, however, need to recruit units. And global recruitment is done because you're done. I guess we just get more Nehekar warriors here. Oh! Or we summon a couple heroes into this army. You are a wizard, but you're a terrible wizard. Can we get another Lich Priest? We're actually out of Lich Priests, unfortunately. Oh, there's a Channeler here as well. Oh, before I forget, we should get that Sphinx Carver in there as well. Probably not into that particular army, though. Just somewhere. We could use it to block armies. In fact, yeah, wait, let's get it at Morgheim. Mr. Sphinx Carver. And then we'll send you out here to block these armies as they go. And then that means we can get you Canopic Jar. We can't get... Wait, no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. More Tomb Scorpions, please. Master Builder. And we need rank 14 to get this. Damn. So close to a free Necrosphinx. Or a free Hyro Titan. All the good stuff is freaking trapped here. What can we do here? Block Army and Specialist. And I think everything else is good. I guess we'll get Wounded. You know what? Get Damage, Walls, and Wound in equal measure. Might need both of them at some point. Alrighty, well, on the bright side, this will allow us to recruit a decent amount of Scorpions when we're ready to go. Speaking of Scorpions, you're gonna head out right to Camry. Wait, can we recruit Scorpions at Camry? No, we cannot. Where can we recruit Scorpions that's nearby? I don't think there's a nearby Scorpion building, damn. The only one is going to be down here. There's not even a Scorpion building at Jiluk Oasis. I swear I built one. I just don't remember where it is. You know what? I'll try to find it between the episodes rather than wasting all of this time right now doing that. Okay, well, back to this. I think we can end yet another turn. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Wait, you know what I'll do? You. Are you done moving? And what are you? What do you do? You're another Sphinx Carver. Okay, so we can't do anything with you either. Almost ready to get another... Oh, rank 10, okay. We can't delete you to get a higher rank one either, unfortunately enough. Oh, I was actually going to pop you into an army, wasn't I? I mean, I guess we could just keep building it in that way, but I'm not sure that that is beneficial. Just stay where you are, buddy. Let's end the turn. Let's see what the orcs do. And then I think we'll have to declare war next turn. Oh, look at what we have here. Is that Thorgrim in the distance? Kind of hard to tell, but it looks like that chair. Noctilus, are you still alive? Stop it. You're lucky you give us 500 money per turn. Damn, and down go the Ashridge Mountains. We allied with this guy, and he's incompetent as all hell. Dwarves are beating the elves as they usually do. Just like the War of the Beard all over again. Alright, Pride in Service, done. Great Incantation of Tahoth is ready to go. Desolation of the Nagash. Raiding. Oh, what the frickin' hell? Where's more raiding? I am so sick of you beastmen. Oh, now you're beside our territory with multiple stacks. Do you hate us or something? How do you feel about us? They actually feel okay about us. And oh, look, Grimcor's actually survived here. And these guys are now moving around. I guess they're gonna take Stone Line Tower because Grimgor is at Gronti Mingol now. Interesting. You know what, I guess we'll send you all the way back down there to figure this out. But it looks like we will have enough turns to be able to get here with our actual lords. Wait, no, wrong lord, whoops. You keep going over there. You are the lord I wanted. Go here. Almost ready to reach Morgheim, beautiful. And oh look, they've taken Dragonhorn Mines. It'll be funny to just attack this. Wait, did I not tell you to build 2 more of these guys? Did I cancel them? Huh. Maybe I canceled them. Whatever. Oh, now that I think about it. You. Can you build scorpions through this? Do we not have a scorpion building anywhere? Oh, well, it might not be complete yet. It's not even on the list here. Damn. Whoops. Really need those scorpions. Okay. Okay, 1 more turn and 2 more turns. I wish I knew where I was building that, just so I could check how close it is. You guys are ready to go, but just judging by this, we do have 1 more turn, and I guess we want to get as close as possible before attacking. You're already here. You're already in position. Just want to get Arkhan as close as possible. Go right here. We can actually send Arkhan up this way. Although, you know what? No, we're going to send Arkhan here. He's going to go straight for Caracade Peaks. It's got the book. Arkhan should take it himself. And you're going to follow Arkhan along, obviously. So are you. There we go. Alrighty, anybody else need to move? Kura. I thought I just moved you. You're moving right now. Okay. Walkoff is good. Intef is recruiting. Setep has moved. Sephrafeh has moved. Rakash, you do not need to move. Lavazash, you do not. Kataskaf, you need to move. Right up here to Galbaraz, please. Almost in range. Beautiful. Setep, keep recruiting ghouls, I guess. You know, just give several turns of ghouls. Temporary ghouls, but, you know, they don't cost us anything, so there's no reason not to. And I think that's all with regards to the lords. Now we just need to build a couple buildings. I have been putting it off, just building... I gotta keep building these things. Okay, so that's a U, that's a U, that's a U, and that's a U. That's one place, should be able to generate a decent amount of cash from that. Other places are also building these things, so you do need this, and you do need this. Can't get this because we no longer have... Oh, we're probably better off doing that, huh? We'll do that next turn. Okay, Golden Tower, you're in the same exact position. Let's get you one of these, and let's get you one of... Nope, not these, because you're out of cash. And we are out of cash in general. Lord not moved, that we don't care about. Research, we do care about, though. Upgrade Tomb Scorpions, we'll do that when we get them. Where is the Tomb King upgrade, or Tomb Guard upgrade? Yeah, that's the only one. Tomb Guard and Hyro Titan. Pretty nice upgrade, actually. To get them both. There we go. Let's do that. And then... Maybe we get Ravenous Bloodlust before we attack the dwarves. Maybe it's time to get these things. Yeah. And in fact, we do have rights. I think what we'll do is we will pop the Great Incantation of Xar. Although the ambush chance doesn't really matter for us. Maybe we just go for the Great Incantation of Geheb instead for the Tomb Swarm ability. Because when we start conquering, we'll get We'll get sandstorms everywhere anyway. Anyway, one more turn, and then we declare war. I'll try to get a small battle this episode. At the very least, I don't want the entire thing to be administrative, even if it was necessary. If the episode has to run longer, because of that, it has to run longer. I just hope we're in range. Oh, we could attack Caracazor. That'll be a nice battle. Defensive lines, no. It's time to do this thing. Don't you die, Works. Don't just somehow die. Okay, no, we're good. They'll probably die next turn, judging by how close the regular dwarves as well as the border princes are. Okay, we're here. We're ready, and this is appropriate because Gronti Mingle is done, and Stone Mine Tower is the last Orky stronghold. So, I'm not going to bother moving everybody right now. I will move them all between the episodes. I think the only battle that won't be an auto-resolve right now is the Caracazor battle, so we're gonna do that. We will first talk to the orcs. We will join the war against Clan Angrand. And do you have any money? Become vassal? That would have been amazing. It's too late now because he's dead, but still. Let's just demand some money. Low, okay, he has no money because he's dead. Do it. There we go. And now, I still have no idea where Clan Moors is. Oh, those Skaven. Pesky, pesky Skaven. They're the bane of my existence in, like, every episode, or every campaign. Well, nearly every campaign. Let's see, Dream of Perez. This is auto-resolvable. I'm gonna quick save it because I don't trust it, but yeah. There we go. It begins. Storm of Necromancy. That's what I wanted. And without even sieging, we're gonna head straight for the dwarves at Caracazor. This will be the only battle in this episode, but I do expect it'll be a nice one. I think we're going to send... Okay, wait, you. Start by assaulting this garrison. Please succeed. You've got 69% positive outcome. If that's not nice, I don't know what is. You still failed. Why you gotta be a failure? Oh, yourself a prince. King Lamazaj. Oh, let's do this. It says it's not in our favor, and I mean, the Ironbreakers are going to be tough to deal with. But they only have one Grudge Thrower, unfortunately for them. So that should allow us to do this pretty easily. Gleaming Pendant. Pennant, rather. We'll put this on the Lord, I want to say. Just put it on the Lord, why not? Doesn't really give us much. Okay, you guys actually have really low leadership, don't you? Whatever. Whatever, let's do this. Oh, what? We can't... Oh, right. We ran into this situation last time. Ushabti, for some reason, despite the fact that they can destroy walls and gates by themselves, don't count as siege, so therefore we need to have this army attack instead of this army, silly though it may be. Anyway, here we go, cinematic battle time, the first major battle against Caracazor, and it happens to be their capital. Sneaky attack, let's go. Alrighty, here we go. The Battle of Caracazor. One turn in, and the capital of Clan Angren is under attack. That's gotta be a real annoying. Now, obviously, this is going to be a pretty simple battle. It's essentially going to be a repeat of Skavenblight. I mean, you can clearly see the fact that since they don't really have a stack, or at least not a complete stack in here, and it's mostly just garrison, and we have a complete artillery superiority between our massive amounts of Ushabti, as well as our two Screaming Skull catapults. I guess we really could have used a Casket of Souls here, but it's okay. Would have been nice to use it on the dwarves, especially as they're standing real close together here, but oh well. Fortunately, the enemy towers actually don't fire nearly as far as I thought they would. I think these are level 5 towers, aren't they? I feel like they should be firing further. Maybe they're level 4 towers. I didn't check before fighting it. But anyway, the Ushabti are obviously going to go to town here. They have the complete advantage in terms of range and firepower. Well, let's see a nice volley from you guys. Come on. Ushabti, do something. Draw, please. Thank you. There we go. And right into that tower. That volley from the entire group sent it crashing down. And now this little corner here. It seems like the enemy reacted with its positioning by positioning everything closer to the corner because we positioned a bunch of units here. And the reason I did this is because I thought, hey, what if these towers are just like Skaven towers and they can actually reach us all the way at the edge there? Wouldn't that be annoying? Also, which dwarf has to climb up there to hang freaking lanterns? Although maybe they have some kind of cannon that shoots up like a hook into... No, why would you fire a cannon into the rock, though? And again, maybe. I don't know. Actually curious. I'm really curious how they would get up there. Anyway, this is the corner I was talking about, and we are going to destroy every dwarf we can get an arrow to. It should be fairly reasonably easy. We also have a Master Engineer and a Thane over here, which we are going to try to focus down with our Ushabtis with great will. And that's a lot of screen shaking. Oh, I decided to try to hit this tower with the Screaming Skull catapults. I'm not yet sure who does a better job at it, whether it's the Ushabti or the Screaming Skulls in terms of ammunition per tower kill. But either way, it looks like another volley coming in, and that's a lot of exploding dwarves. There we go. This unit of Thunder is done. At the very least, we want to make sure that the enemy don't have a lot of Thunderers on the walls before we approach said walls with our melee Ushabti. The Thunderers are probably the biggest threat that they have, especially since they don't have a lot of very high damage dealing like Giant Slayers or anything like that. They do have the Iron Breakers, which are great at holding the line, but they're not really specialized to kill something like an Ushabti unit, despite the fact that the Ushabti are reasonably fragile. In melee, anyway, and frankly at range as well. There we go. Alright, so the corner is being cleaned. The Ushabti are doing a great job at cleaning this place. Oh, and it looks like this Master Engineer is going to move back in. Tremendously foolish move, buddy, because we can then keep firing on you. We're at half HP, and it's going to drop, and wow. Oh, they moved in. They shouldn't have done that. This was a terrible mistake. Usually I'm the one that makes those, dwarfs. And here we go, getting more shots into these guys. It looks like it's much easier to hit the ones that are on the back of the wall as opposed to the ones that are in the front. Probably because extra shots are going to be smashing into the Merlins here, so that's annoying. Let's see, the Master Engineer is nearly dead, and so is the Thane. And yeah, I know we've seen a lot of this sort of artillerizing before, but I mean, we don't really have a choice here, do we? It's not like we're going to sacrifice this army just to assault these walls, especially as there are plenty of other Clan Angren territories nearby. We'll get other fights. And it looks like these guys are going to rout. Or at least they're close to routing. Wavering now with very low HP. A couple more hits should do it. And away they go. Oh, they're perfect. Oh, what determines when arrows explode into splash and or when they just hit? Sometimes they seem to do one, and sometimes they seem to do the other. It seems like when they're at the edge of their firing line, or at the edge of their range, that's when they explode, maybe? If anybody's familiar with how this functions, do let me know. And since the arrow Ushabti, they have shield breaker, don't they? So these guys aren't going to be super effective with their shields against them either. There we go. So that's a really bloody corner of this fortress. Let's see how we've done in terms of damage. That's the Thane. We got 2 full units dead, a Dwarf Warriors, and a Quarrelers unit, a dead unit of Thunderers, dead unit of Quarrelers, a dead unit of Thunderers once again, a half HP unit of Thunderers over here. In the meantime, we are going to start approaching with the rest of our army any second now to try to get to the wall, because we have done enough damage, and since the enemy isn't on top of the wall anymore, we can start moving. And there we go. You can see all the units moving now, and I'd like to get the melee Ushabti starting to do their job. Now, the enemies have 2 units of cannons here, which I didn't actually notice when I was looking at the complement in the enemy army, or the units in there. I just thought that they had that grudge thrower, but unfortunately learned that they had those great cannons. You can see some of the damage on our Ushabti, as the great cannons have pretty amazing range. They considerably outrange our Screaming Skull catapults. You'd think that Screaming Skull catapults would be able to fire pretty far, as they're firing some sort of ghost skulls. Actually, would be curious to know how the ammunition works here. I gotta look this up at some point. Okay, so it looks like some kind of crystal that they're firing at, so maybe it is quite heavy. So I guess it does make sense that a cannon would be able to fire further than a catapult. There we go. Oh, so they turn ghost-like when they're in the air. Because when they explode, it looks like they explode into ectoplasm, but maybe it's just crystalline remnants of those things. Anyway, oh, you can see the cannon shots going in. It's like kind of a cool shot, actually. And hitting our Caracazor Legion. Just doing bits of damage here and there, depending on the hit. And over here, in the meantime, we are obviously getting our range units in. They are obviously not going to be super effective against this unit of Longbeards. The entire freaking line is firing at them. It's taking quite a long time to do damage to these guys, which is unfortunate, but hey, what can you do? Obviously, it's a basic unit, and it's anti-large, and these guys are freaking super highly armored, and these guys don't have too much armor piercing, but that's what the Ushabti are for. This army, Alamazash's army, is, after all, designed to be a sea-going army. They're supposed to deal with the freaking vampire coast in the sea, not fight actual battles. It's just that they happen to be near the Skaven when we decided to attack them, so we've been using them as an actual fighty army. But that'll probably end. Maybe with the next couple of territories, we can send them back out to sea. Maybe if we take Barak Var and use that dwarf port and basically sail out of it. Plus, we should start sailing a couple of our armies away anyway, because there are several places where we do need to get armies so that we can get books of Nagash. Anyway, in the meantime, our Ushabti with great bows have destroyed several pieces of the enemy fortress, broken through those walls there, mostly because they can't seem to hit these guys, but they can certainly damage the walls and collapse them so that we can proceed in. Plus, as I understand it, the units on top, if the wall collapses, will take quite a bit of damage. Oh, unfortunately, it looks like they are going to walk away from this. How are we doing in terms of damage here, by the way? 63%, actually taken a while. Maybe I should have had the Screaming Skull catapults help out with that. But that's okay. And this gate is at 67. Getting there. And we're almost ready to send our melee, and I think I'm just going to speed this up while the melee line approaches, just because we've seen enough of this range sort of thing already. And there we go, the gate is down. We got lots and lots of breaches in the walls, and I think it should be time for the melee units to approach. Here they go. And we'll actually see some fighting from the melee Ushabti this time. And ooh, we got more cannon shots coming in, hitting our Zandri Black shields and doing a little bit of damage. Oh, and there we go, our first Realm of Souls, finally. And the Ushabti move in and are ready to stream in. There we go. The fortress is breached. Although, I guess... Wait, does their capital not switch to Caracate Peaks? I feel like it should. But I thought I saw the capital symbol on Caracazor anyway. It really should just switch. And there we go. Ushabti moving in, and they are fighting dwarf warriors here. It looks like we are firing on another... Oh, is this the same unit of Longbeards, or is that a different one? I don't know, but either way, it's taking forever to kill them. And hello, we got, ooh, 4 units of it, no, 3 units of Ushabti, plus the Lord surrounding this. Looks like a Rune Lord to me. And it is indeed. Alrighty. This is probably a pretty darn bad matchup. Oh, and we got the Sepulchrex effect going in everywhere. We also charged in 2 units, 1 Sepulchrex and 1 regular, to attack these cannons and stop them from freaking firing and killing our Ushabti. The enemy is actually using its gyrocopters to try to protect these guys, but not going into melee, just trying to pelt them from range. I am curious to see how much damage they'll be able to dish out. I've been very curious to see how the gyrocopters measure up in SFO. As I said last episode, they used to be pretty darn lackluster in vanilla. And it's been such a long time since I've done a dwarf campaign, I'd be really curious to see what they would be like with maximum numbers of buffs. Because, like, let's compare them to their closest, I think, equivalent in the game, which would be Fire Leech Bolas from the Lizards. Fire Leech Bolas are freaking amazing. I love those things. I make them all the time, but I remember last time I played the dwarves, I couldn't really find a good use for these guys. And these are both of the brimstone gun varieties. Although obviously I never bothered to upgrade them either, so that probably what contributed to them not being as useful. Anyway, over here is going to be the main battle line. A bunch of Ironbreakers are going to try to hold back the Ushabti, but the Ushabti do have the splash damage, and they are monstrous infantry with a high melee damage, so they should be pretty okay against the Ironbreakers. And this is, while not an ideal matchup, is a pretty decent matchup. They really want some Slayers in here. Or at least a line of Thunderers standing behind them and shooting at these guys. This is exactly why I focused all our range units onto the Thunderers. And I also like how there's several layers of Ushabti attacking units here. This is quite nice. Good job, Ushabti. Oh, and we're gonna get some actual Skelly support. The main reason we didn't actually need the Skelly support, I just wanted more of our units to die so that we would get the next Realm of Souls upgrade. I was hoping to summon another unit of Ushabti into the back of these guys, but unfortunately it didn't quite reach that point. Oh, is this the way it looks like when these things collapse? How interesting. So the back collapses first and then the front. Now, the reason I was still attacking this is I was going to send in a couple of units of Ushabti with Great Bow to actually fire into the backs of these guys, since the summoning of the melee Ushabti via the 3rd level of Realm of Souls was not in the cards. But otherwise, it looks like we're just about done here. The enemy have lost both of their cannons, which is fine. The brimstone guns have been firing this entire time, and have done, well, they've done some damage to the Sepulchrex, about 66% and about 40% damage to this one. That's not bad. I mean, granted, they've been firing for a long time. But still, it's something. Oh, and it looks like the enemy Lord is routing as well. These Ushabti have become victorious over the Ironbreakers over here, and it's just those ones remaining. Oh, and it looks like they do have a unit of Thunderers here, but unfortunately it looks like it got off the walls on the wrong side because it can't fire. And in the meantime, Ushabti with Great Bow are going to be able to capitalize on this. Let's see if that Rune Lord, and down he goes. Damn, I was hoping to see the animation. I can still sort of see it. Collapsing off that little throne of yours, buddy. Just take a nap. Take a nap while we steal your gold. I hear Tomb Kings like gold just as much as dwarves. And there we go. Good job. At least our Lord got the kill as well. Man, those eyes glowing. It was really good. This Lord's looking pretty nice. Do the Lord's eyes glow a lot more? Yeah, like the regular skeleton's eyes don't even glow. Alrighty, and I think with that, the enemy army should be just about ready to rout. We are actually moving away our Sepulchrex from out of there, just so that the brimstone guns don't kill it. But with the Lord done, and these Ironbreakers now surrounded, oh, I did not need to speed it up, even though this battle is basically over. They're all in a little line here. And they're starting to be surrounded. One more Sepulchrex effect would finish it off, but I think they're going to rout long before that. And in fact, there it is. The chain rout is here, and I actually didn't even bother firing at them with the Ushabti with Great Bow. I just told them to fire on the on the gyrocopters, but unfortunately he only got a single volley off and it didn't really do anything. I would have been curious to see how effective the Ushabti were at sniping air units out of the air, but I guess it'll have to wait until we find another battle with enemy air units. So there we go. Caracazor is ours, and I think everybody probably did about the same as everybody always does in these battles, with the Ushabti with Great Bow doing the best and then everybody else following suit. Just because of the, just because we've seen so many of these types of battles. But there will be more in the future. Let's see how everybody actually did.
The day of awakening comes.
Alrighty, and just as easy as that, the capital of Clan Angrand falls, which is quite nice. I don't think they suffer too much from it, but hey, this is an entire area that we can start attacking them from, i.e. move around and attack them from both sides, as long as the regular dwarves aren't against us yet. Now, obviously, this was a little bit of a similar, I should say, a battle to ones we've had for several episodes, with King Rakash and Lamazash working together to bring down enemy settlements. But of course, since they didn't have a stack in here, it was always going to be a relatively easy battle. We're bound to have some really good battles against them, especially around the minor settlements, but hopefully in the field as well. I'm really hoping that we can get at least one defensive battle. Otherwise, for the damage, obviously, the ranged Ushabti did the most, as while they were firing into the corner there, the corner of the fortress, killing so damn many units, they did the most damage. The Caracazor Legion, some of them did okay, whereas, like, how did this happen? 10,000 versus 700. Oh, man. But yeah, you can really see how basic this unit is, just judging by how difficult it was for all of the Caracazor Legion firing together to kill a single unit of Longbeards. That took forever. And it's not surprising, but yeah, this is why this army can't do things on its own. But hey, that's just the way we've made it. Anyway, we will occupy this, obviously. Even the sack worth is not even that much, only 20k. Surprising. And there we go. And we get ourselves a free Storm of Necromancy on top of it. With this, unfortunately, I will obviously be calling this episode, as we are most definitely out of time. Next time, we will be moving down. We'll take Zvorak, which will get us the entire western border prince's territories, which is nice. We can't get Zergzil or Karakbar, Bufdar rather, because they belong to the Golden Order, so unless they declare war on us, which is relatively unlikely, we are, or at least I think they're too weak to try. Maybe if all the other good factions declare war on us, then yes, they will follow suit, but they would have no chance either way. Hopefully the other ones will just lay off, because we have other things to do here. Now, in terms of objectives, we're I mean, we've been done for a while, minus the Exiles of Nehek, and I don't really care about them, so I'm just going to pretend they don't exist. This is all done. We have the 8 of the following settlements, we have the buildings, we have the hex rates, and I mean, we could have the hex rates at any second if we were to choose to build one. So we can consider our objectives complete, but like I said, I want the Books of Nagash, I want every single one of them, and several of them are quite far away. We have to take the White Tower of Hoeth for one, there's an army out here, and there's an army out here as well, so that's 3, plus the 4th one is in vampiric territory up here, or apparently, oh, it's now Clan Angrand territory. Well, that works real swell, doesn't it? I didn't think that this would be Clan Angrand. Huh, wait. Averland belongs to Clan Angrand? That's weird. Were they fighting? Whatever. Regardless, and next time we will have a walk-off attack of this stuff. Hopefully we can get Arkhan to move up all the way to Caracade Peaks and attack it next episode as well. In fact, if there's no garrison there, it'll probably just be an auto-resolve, unfortunately. At least with Arkhan's army. But this is where the good battles will come from. We have Belegar himself, who is probably... Will he attack Morgheim? I don't know. I don't know if he's brave enough to try. But I guess we'll see next time. So with that said, as always, I do appreciate any and all feedback in regards to the gameplay or the way I do things on this channel. If you have a second, please do take it to leave a like and a comment to support the channel. It really does help. As always, all glory to the algorithm, and thanks for watching.